Good morning, King Philip Middle School. This is Principal Wright. It is Friday, March 27th, 2020. And I told you today would be special. We're all together again, Mr. Cutler and Mr. Gussie.
Good morning, KP.
Morning, King Philip staff and students.
Doesn't it feel good to be back together, everybody?
It does.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to see you.
So here we are. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and have the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Gussie, you're going to lead us into that, yes?
Absolutely.
I invite you, if you're able, to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Did you see how quickly I ran up the stairs and back down the stairs? It was pretty impressive, right?
We saw that. I'm really glad to see that. So everyone's seated, ready. Mr. Cutler, did you have something to share with us about who actually found the right discovery of the place?
I was surprised, but I was able to identify my location. It was interesting. A lot of the emails, people suggested that I was in Elizabeth Park, but I wasn't. I was actually at Gillette Ridge Golf Course in Bloomfield. But next week, there'll be a new location, and I have a feeling people will be able to identify my location. Speaking of next week, I'm excited. Next week, we're going to be having some really interesting and fun activities. One is we're going to be able to announce our Student of the Month, our character account recipients, as well as those people who have received positive referrals. Mr. Gussie, do you want to share another exciting event for next week?
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to do a Spirit Week next week, and I actually have a brief screencast that I'll share with you just in a moment, and it'll explain all the details. I'm stoked about it. It's going to be fun.
Excited about our new school environment, and we hope it gives you an opportunity to work cooperatively. And there's a Bitmoji of Miss UP, just like the rest of us, giving a thumbs up. And I want to thank her for helping to plan this week. Mr. Cutler also helped plan it, and you can see his hands are on fire. He's excited about it. And I want to also say thanks to Principal Wright for her enthusiasm throughout all of this and giving the go-ahead to do Spirit Week next week. Monday, we're going to call Move It Monday, so you can show how you're keeping active from home. Tuesday is Tourist Tuesday. You can dress like a tourist, whatever that means to you. Wednesday is Workout Wednesday. We know it's hugely important to have a lot of physical activity. It's good for your brain. It helps you stay engaged in your intellectual tasks too, and it will help you learn. So we recognize that Monday and Wednesday are both kind of workout themed days. That's intentional. Stay active. Thursday is Thankful Thursday. You can have a picture or a simple item that represents something or someone that you're grateful for. And finally, next Friday, we're going to call Fan Friday. So you can dress in your favorite team gear or be creative about something else you're a fan of. We'd like opportunities to share. Now, if you're 13 or older, you can have an Instagram account. Or if you've got a parent or caregiver with an Instagram account, you can Instagram images of yourself engaging in Spirit Week at KPWHPS. And I've also created a folder called King Philip Spirit Week 2020 that is shared with all staff and all students. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see each other and share in this Spirit Week next week. We got this.
That sounds awesome.
That's great, Justin. Thanks, NUP, and everyone else for all the hard work they've done.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what that means is what we need from you as students is to participate. This is not a time to just kind of go, I don't feel like it. We are quarantined because we want to stay healthy and we want to keep others healthy in our community and in our families. But we can still come together as a community. And this is one way to do it. So make sure you participate. Of course, we'll send you reminders. But what's the first day again, Mr. Gussie?
It's next day of school. Next week, next Monday.
Next Monday. And what's our focus? What's the spirit day? What's the spirit day?
Move it Monday.
Move it Monday. All right, move it Monday. And so it would be really cool to see how you're getting moving it in the house, if that's where you're supposed to be, or if you have a pet that you take outside. How are you getting movement in? Because it can be so difficult with so much screen time not to be sitting in front of the TV or our computer screens or our phone screens. So let's make sure that we're moving it because that piece is important. So a couple things just in terms of an overview today. As a reminder, today is the day for your teacher check-in. So be sure to check in today with your teachers and your classmates. What periods are 6 through 9 today. So please make sure that you check in with all of them because that's important. All right. Anything else that I'm forgetting, Mr. Cutler, Mr. Gussie?
No, everyone just has a great day.
Oh, one thing. Oh my goodness. Our quote of the day. Of course, you have to have the quote of the day. All right. So I want to make sure that we have our quote of the day because it's important that we do it. So as you can see here, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So let's remember that we are always in control, and make sure that you remember that. And that's by Eleanor Roosevelt. All right. So remember, make it a great day.
Or not.
The choice is yours.
So just be the one and make
Make
it a great one. All right, KP, get online with your teachers.